Hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punch. What an awkward ending we had the first time Crawford met Khan, as an accidental shot to the groin caused Khan to retire. Hopefully no controversy here tonight.
The last time I felt a little short-changed, it finished a little too early. I hope this one goes a bit further than expected. Oh, it's all bunch in the first 6 rounds.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Missed with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
I like that round. Good. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They've elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
A perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab gets blocked. Nice counter shot. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. He misses with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe. Just get your breath. Stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Carries that jab away. Caution is being thrown to the wind. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. Somehow weathered the storm.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. Here we go to the fourth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Whoa, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he scores with the counter. Left hook just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Amir Khan is rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes?
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will you continue?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be... Time for the fifth round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Neither one of want to see the judges' scorecards. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. That counter shot lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Missing with that right hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Crawford in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot guess that if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did that.
There's the bell to start round 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to...
Listen to me. Are you okay?